The world of music has once again turned its eyes toward one name, Jungkook. The youngest member of BTS, now standing tall as a global solo phenomenon, has just shattered another record. According to Spotify's latest 2025 data, Jungkook has officially achieved a staggering 1.8 billion streams, making him the most streamed male K-pop soloist of the year, and with 1.8 million followers, he also holds the title of the most followed male K-pop soloist. The world can't stop listening. The numbers speak for themselves, and the passion surrounding him feels stronger than ever. But what makes this moment so special? Why is the entire digital music world buzzing over this achievement? The truth lies in the power of artistry, and Jungkook has mastered that art. His voice, raw and sincere, cuts through cultural boundaries, language barriers, and expectations. In 2025, when the industry has grown more competitive than ever, Jungkook has not just maintained his spot, he has conquered it. And fans, lovingly called ARMY, are calling it this Spotify revolution, led by none other than the golden maknae himself. From his solo debut to his ever-evolving musical identity, Jungkook has proven one thing. He isn't just following trends, he's creating them. His music doesn't simply get played, it gets lived, felt, and celebrated. Every lyric he sings, every note he breathes, carries a story that millions relate to. Perhaps that's why, even in an era dominated by countless new artists, Jungkook stands untouchable. As the clock struck midnight on January 2025, Spotify's annual data unveiled an undeniable truth. Jungkook had officially become a streaming legend. His songs, from 7 to Standing Next to You, continued to soar in daily streams, defying seasonal trends and maintaining long-term chart positions. Analysts were stunned. How could one artist sustain this level of engagement for so long? The answer was simple. Jungkook isn't just an artist. He's a global movement. When you scroll through social media, his name trends daily. When you open Spotify, his songs dominate the playlists. When you turn on the radio, his voice echoes across continents. This isn't coincidence. It's consistency, passion, and unmatched connection. Armies around the world made it their mission to push Jungkook's artistry to every corner of the earth. And that mission succeeded spectacularly. As Spotify released the global streaming statistics, Jungkook's numbers told a story that will go down in music history. 1.8 billion streams. A figure that not only cements his place among the world's most streamed artists, but also represents the collective heartbeat of millions who find solace in his voice. Fans flooded social media with messages like, "Jungkook is unstoppable," and "The King of Spotify has returned." Even industry professionals couldn't ignore the impact. Global producers, music journalists, and even Western pop icons took to their platforms to congratulate him. Many called him the standard of excellence in digital music streaming. Some even admitted that Jungkook's ability to transcend linguistic barriers was redefining what it means to be a global artist in the 21st century. The visual representation of this triumph is stunning. The Spotify banners featuring Jungkook's face glowing across cities like Seoul, New York, Paris, and Tokyo. The campaign hashtag Jungkook 1.8B trended worldwide, sparking waves of pride and emotional reactions among armies who have followed his journey since the beginning. From his trainee days to this historical milestone, it has been a long, emotional path paved with perseverance and love. Jungkook's rise as a solo artist has been nothing short of extraordinary. After conquering the world as part of BTS, many wondered if he could shine as brightly on his own. That question was answered loud and clear. His solo releases not only proved his versatility, but also reintroduced him to the world as an independent powerhouse. Tracks like 3D, Yes or No, and Standing Next to You redefined pop boundaries with their flawless mix of R&B, funk, and soul. Each release broke streaming records within hours. His artistry, visual storytelling, and perfectionism became the talk of the industry. And yet, Jungkook's humility remains untouched. Even after achieving what most artists can only dream of, he continues to express gratitude. In his recent live broadcast, he humbly said, "I'm just thankful that people still listen to my songs. Every stream, every word of support, I feel it deeply." That's the difference. He's not chasing fame. He's connecting hearts. Music critics describe Jungkook's artistry as a rare balance between technical perfection and emotional honesty. His control, tone, and dynamics are flawless, but it's the soul in his delivery that captures millions. When he sings, you don't just hear it, you feel it. That emotional resonance has become his signature. Spotify's algorithm itself seems to favor Jungkook's songs. They fit seamlessly across playlists of various moods, from workout anthems to romantic nights. His sound has become universal, transcending the boundaries of K-pop and merging into the global pop landscape effortlessly. His songs have become part of people's everyday lives, the kind you hum unconsciously during a morning commute or whisper along to in moments of silence. But what's most striking about Jungkook's dominance isn't just the numbers, it's the consistency of love. Since his solo debut, there hasn't been a single month without Jungkook trending somewhere in the world. That's not marketing, that's magnetism. Fans recall how his journey to this moment wasn't easy. From intense vocal training sessions, sleepless nights perfecting his craft, to moments of self-doubt he shared openly, Jungkook's evolution has always been raw and real. And perhaps, that authenticity is the secret ingredient behind his monumental success. In 2025, when music trends shift rapidly and new artists rise daily, Jungkook has managed to sustain global dominance with grace. Every performance, every release feels intentional. Every artistic move feels like a conversation between him and the fans. That relationship, built on trust and emotional connection, has become the foundation of his unstoppable rise. Industry insiders note that Jungkook's fanbase engagement metrics are unmatched. His social media interactions, playlist additions, and retention rates all rank among the top 0.01% of global artists. That kind of engagement doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of years of sincere communication and shared growth between artist and audience, as one fan wrote. Jungkook doesn't need to chase the charts chase him. And truly, that feels accurate. His Spotify achievements this year have not only proven his digital might, but also solidified his influence in shaping how the world consumes music. Experts predict that his total streams may surpass 2 billion by mid-2025 if his current trajectory continues. With rumors of a possible world tour and new solo projects underway, Jungkook's dominance might just be getting started. The excitement around his name doesn't fade, it multiplies. Global magazines have begun labeling him as the face of modern pop culture, while brands are competing to collaborate with him. Yet, in every photo, every interview, there's that same gentle smile. The reminder that behind the global superstar is still the humble boy from Busan who dreamed of singing to the world. The celebration for his Spotify milestone continues online. Armies are organizing fan events, streaming parties, and digital billboards across major cities. Seoul's Gangnam District, London's Piccadilly, and Times Square in New York are lighting up with tributes to Jungkook's record-breaking feat. The world is literally glowing for him. But what makes Jungkook's story even more beautiful is the message it carries. That passion, authenticity, and hard work never go unnoticed. His journey is more than just about music charts. It's about perseverance, belief, and connection. It's about one young artist who dared to dream big and ended up reshaping an entire era of music. As the day comes to a close, millions of fans are still pressing play on his songs, adding one more stream to that ever-growing count. And Jungkook? Somewhere in his quiet corner of the world, he's probably working on another melody, another story, another piece of magic that will soon take over the world again. The question now isn't whether Jungkook will break more records, it's when. Because if there's one thing the world has learned by now, it's that you can't predict Jungkook. You can only witness him. The Spotify crown belongs to him. And 2025 will forever remember the year Jungkook redefined what it means to be a global icon. Congratulations, Jungkook, the most streamed male K-pop soloist of 2025, and the voice that refuses to fade.